Life comes with challenges. It comes with unpleasant experiences, things that we don't want to go through, that we have to go through. And I'm going to give you today one of the fastest ways I know to unstick yourself when you are in one of those experiences in your life. If this is your first video with me, my name is Stacy Rocklein, and I help people create, strengthen, and deepen the emotional connections in their lives. So let's dive right in and just acknowledge that things happen in our lives that don't feel good, right? They don't feel good. And what we do with that is really what determines our feelings. It's not the actual thing that's happening, even though it feels like that. It's what we're telling ourselves about it. So for example, if you say to yourself, I'm broke, well, there's nothing wrong with being broke, right? But when you say I'm broke and that's bad, then it doesn't feel good, right? I'm broke and that's scary, then it doesn't feel good. When you think about I'm alone, I don't have a partner right now, nothing wrong with that, right? It's great to be alone sometimes. But when you say I'm alone and that's bad, then it doesn't feel good. It feels like there's something wrong with me if I feel like that. And so what we do all the time is we add that little phrase in and we don't even know we're doing it, right? It's just totally unconscious. We have this experience and what our brain is doing is adding in, and that's bad, right? And so then we have an emotional response to that part of the fact, right? The fact is you're broke, you're alone, you didn't get the job, you're fighting with your partner all the time, whatever it is. It's when you go, and that's bad, that you start to have those feelings. So I'm going to suggest that you make this little tweak. And instead of saying that, even if you're just doing it unconsciously, you start to consciously say something else. And instead of, and that's bad, you start to say, and I'm so excited to see why. Inside, I'm so excited to see why, is this assumption that everything that's happening is happening for your benefit. It's happening for you. And actually, if you look back on your life at all the things that felt really challenging or really unpleasant or uncomfortable or just crappy at the time, if you've processed since then, you will see that it all happened in some way to help you grow and be a better version of yourself. Now, if you haven't processed that, that's something that is totally worth doing. But that is why you meet people who go like, oh man, my house burned down. That was the best thing that ever happened to me. Oh, I got cancer. That was the best thing that ever happened to me, because they've taken the time to see the benefit in it and how it changed their life for the better. And if you look at everything in your life, there is some good in it, and there's a great lesson in there, and it was for our benefit. So that assumption is built into this little phrase. And when you come at life with that assumption that this is happening for some reason, even if it's uncomfortable right now, for you to grow and be able to make deeper connections with people and have more intimacy and live a more powerful life, then it's not scary anymore. When you start to say, man, I am broke and I'm so excited to see why. What is the story I'm going to be telling about this experience? I'm alone and I'm so excited to see why. What's going to happen during this period of time that later I'm going to go, oh, that's why. We don't get the why now, right? We're just going to go ahead and go on faith that the why is going to come, and we're going to be able to look back and go, I get it. I get it now. There have been experiences probably in your own life where you didn't get a job, for example, and you figure out later that if you'd gotten that job, then this other opportunity wouldn't have happened for you, right? That happens to us all the time. So you're running on the assumption that all of that is going to play out like that. And so this little phrase is going to shift your energy, because you're putting your faith in the universe or God or whatever, that they're putting this circumstance in your life for a reason, for your benefit. So that's automatically going to shift your energy, right? Just in that simple mindset change. And when you stop resisting your life, right? When you stop looking at your reality and going, this is bad, I don't want this, this is bad, I don't want this, and you start to go, hey, this is okay. Nothing wrong with this. I can do this. And I am so excited to see why it's happening for me. Then life doesn't have to keep giving you those same lessons over and over. It doesn't have to keep repeating patterns waiting for you to listen for things. So a very small little phrase shift. Acknowledge that you're probably saying, and this is bad, and replace it with, and I'm so excited to see why. And you're going to be able to weather these challenging circumstances with grace and the kind of energy that feels a lot better than the phrase, and this is bad. So that is what I've got for you today. A helpful little fast tweak to move you into a higher energetic vibration. If you are a woman and you would like to be a part of a free Facebook group where we are just growing our relationship muscles with lots of free training and support for whatever relationship might be challenging you right now, or just to get better at relationships, we would love to have you come join us over there. It's called Women Committed to Relationships, and you can find us real quick in the search. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.